The cliff is the moment in every adventure when we realize how unprepared we are to succeed in whatever's ahead. We start to look back and we start to question, is it worth continuing? Should we return to where we started from? Are we losing too much of ourselves, too much of our values, too much of our comforts? That's exactly what happens in Behaalotecha. When the Jews begin to complain and refer back to their time in Egypt, saying, why can't we go back to Egypt where we had free fish? Free fish? They're caught up on the fish? However, it makes total sense that this is what happened. They're now past the hand-holding of God through the adventures of building the tabernacle and preparing for the wilderness, and they're in the wilderness now. All of a sudden, this confusion, this loneliness, and this independence of responsibility catches up to everybody, and they start to panic. That's why they complain and ask for fish. Moses, as a result, reaches his cliff, and he says, God, kill me now. Who am I to deal with them? I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to see the failures. God ends up delegating and telling Moses to assign help for himself, which is 70 people who will help him and prophesize and be prophets with him. This allows Moses to continue and the Jewish people to continue past this horrible scenario. God, in response to everybody, gives them an unbelievable amount of quail, so they eat meat for days. Way too much meat, and they realize that they took it for granted, the manna. The bottom line is, we all get to a cliff. What makes you great is how you move beyond the cliff, how you refer back to your team, how you build and establish healthy routines, and what you do to make you great as the journey continues through the most challenging phase of any adventure, which is the phase when everything becomes confusing and the most growth occurs. Once you get past this, the journey is internalized and the adventure pays off. Shabbat Shalom.